Rewrite your reality. Have you ever looked at your life and thought, there has to be more than this? Have you ever felt stuck in the same cycle, facing the same problems, repeating the same patterns, and wondering why nothing seems to change? If you have, then this message is for you. Because today, we're talking about one of the most powerful ideas you can ever understand. You can rewrite your reality. Not overnight. Not by wishing. Not by waiting for someone to save you. But by changing the way you think, the way you see yourself, and the way you show up every single day. Most people believe that reality creates thoughts. They believe that their circumstances determine how they feel. If life is good, they feel happy. If life is difficult, they feel defeated. If opportunities come, they feel confident. If opportunities disappear, they lose hope. But the people who transform their lives understand something different. They understand that thoughts influence actions. Actions influence habits. Habits influence results. And results create reality. Everything starts within. Think about it. Every building was once an idea. Every invention was once a thought. Every success story began as a vision in someone's mind. Before something exists in the physical world, it exists in the mental world. That means if you want to change your life, you must first change the story you're telling yourself. Many people spend years repeating limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'm unlucky. People like me never succeed. It's too late. I missed my chance. And after repeating these thoughts for years, they start accepting them as facts. But thoughts repeated often enough become beliefs. And beliefs create behavior. If you believe you're not capable, you'll hesitate. If you hesitate, you'll miss opportunities. If you miss opportunities, you'll get poor results. And then those results seem to prove the belief. This is how people become trapped in self-created limitations. The good news. What was created by repetition can be changed by repetition. You can install new beliefs. You can build a new mindset. You can create a new identity. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. What do you say to yourself when things go wrong? What do you think when you see someone else succeeding? Do you feel inspired? Or do you instantly assume you'll never achieve the same thing? Your inner conversation matters. Because whether you realize it or not, you are listening to yourself all day long. And eventually, you become what you repeatedly tell yourself. That's why successful people guard their minds. They understand that thoughts are seeds. Plant seeds of doubt and fear, and you'll grow hesitation. Plant seeds of confidence and determination, and you'll grow courage. The mind is like a garden. Whatever you feed grows. So ask yourself. What am I feeding my mind every day? Am I feeding it fear? Comparison? Negativity? Or am I feeding it growth, learning, and possibility? Now let's talk about identity. Because this is where real transformation happens. Most people focus on goals. But goals alone are not enough. You don't get what you want. You tend to get what you believe you are. If someone believes they're unhealthy, they'll struggle to maintain healthy habits. If someone believes they're unsuccessful, they'll unconsciously sabotage opportunities. If someone believes they're confident, they'll act differently. Identity drives behavior. So instead of asking, what do I want? Ask, who do I need to become? Want success? Become disciplined. Want confidence? Become courageous. Want financial growth? Become responsible and consistent. Want respect? Become someone who respects themselves. Your reality begins changing when your identity changes. Every great transformation starts with a decision. A decision that says, no matter what happened before, I'm creating something different from this moment forward. The past may explain where you are. But it does not have to determine where you're going. Too many people carry old stories. Stories of failure. Stories of rejection. Stories of disappointment. Stories of mistakes. And they replay them every day. But imagine reading the same chapter of a book over and over and expecting a different ending. It doesn't work. At some point, you must turn the page. You must stop living in memories that no longer serve you. Learn from the past. Respect the lessons. But don't build your future there. Your future deserves your attention more than your past deserves your attachment. Another important truth is that reality changes through action. Positive thinking is powerful. But thinking alone is not enough. A vision without action remains a dream. A goal without effort remains a wish. Confidence grows through action. Strength grows through action. Success grows through action. You don't become brave before taking action. You become brave by taking action. You don't become confident before trying. You become confident by trying repeatedly. Many people wait until they feel ready. But readiness is often created through movement. Start before you're ready. Start when you're uncertain. Start when you're nervous. Progress belongs to those who move. Not those who wait. There will be setbacks. There will be delays. There will be moments when it feels like nothing is working. That's normal. Growth is rarely visible at first. A seed spends a long time underground before anyone sees a plant. The same is true for your life. Sometimes you're growing in ways that aren't visible yet. Sometimes you're building skills, resilience, wisdom, and patience behind the scenes. Trust the process. Keep going. The person who refuses to quit has a powerful advantage. Because persistence eventually beats resistance. Remember this. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to know exactly how everything will happen. You only need to keep moving forward. One step. One decision. One action at a time. Small actions repeated consistently create extraordinary results. A tiny improvement today may seem insignificant. But repeated for months and years, it changes everything. That's how realities are rewritten. Not through one dramatic moment, but through thousands of small choices. The choice to keep learning. The choice to stay disciplined. The choice to believe again. The choice to try one more time. The choice to continue when quitting feels easier. Those choices shape destiny. So if you're listening to this right now and feeling discouraged, remember this. Your current situation is not your final destination. Your challenges are not permanent. Your setbacks are not the end of your story. You have more strength than you realize. More potential than you recognize. More opportunities ahead than you can currently see. The future is not written in stone. It is written by the decisions you make today. Every thought matters. Every action matters. Every day matters. You are constantly creating the person you will become. So create intentionally. Choose growth over excuses. Choose faith over fear. Choose action over hesitation. Choose possibility over limitation. And most importantly, choose yourself. Believe in your ability to change. Believe in your ability to grow. Believe in your ability to create a better future. Because the moment you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and start seeing yourself as the author of your life, everything begins to change. This is your story. This is your chapter. This is your opportunity. The pen is in your hands. The next page is blank. Write something powerful. Write something courageous. Write something extraordinary. And every single day, through your thoughts, actions, and choices, rewrite your reality.